So now you have started. What we saw verbally in the last session, now you have got it in front of you. There is no ideal way to start. It depends upon the individual. It's like music. Some music, they started slow, then in between a silence, a prelude, and then they go to the climax. Nobody starts with the climax, do they? But there are musics which starts with a fantastic beginning and it continues, which means whatever you call as climax is the utmost thing in your pitch, a pitch in your talk. But that doesn't mean that you need to start in a real low when you start. You can go in a good mood, good speed. So you can go like that. The moment you go and look at the audience should have this guy has something else which nobody else has. Otherwise, they won't listen. If you look at the trailers of movies, they are a kind of a summary of a movie in 2 minutes or 1.5 minutes. A 2.5 hour movie, they're cutting it down to 2.5 minutes or 1.5 minute. An important quality of a trailer is it should not reveal the movie assets, but it should create a interest in you for you to watch the movie. That is the most important thing with the trailer. If the trailer reveals everything, then it is not a trailer, it's a leak. A trailer means it should make, what is this? I want to go. I think Hollywood movies excel in this. They will go with one-liners. There was this movie which always got my attention. The movie's name is SWAT. Actually, it is not SWOT kind of stuff. It's a special unit which US have. They have small units, but very powerful units which can handle high level, high profile weapons and crimes, and they have more training. In this movie, I just wanted to share you about this movie's trailer, which I saw when I was in school, but I still remember it. The movie's trailer is like this. American police will unknowingly arrest a very large kingpin who is outside the country, but he will come to country for some reason and he would be arrested. So he will play it safe because he will think if people don't know who he is, they will let him go. But computers, so they will know who he is. And now he's a very large mafia outside US, but inside US, he's nothing. So when they arrest him and take him to the prison, he'll just announce it in front of the public. Anybody who gets him out of the prison, he'll give them $1 million. Now every mafia in America will want to go and get him. That was the movie. Then they made a movie out of this. You can watch this movie even today. Why I'm saying this, this one liner which is saying, if you get me out of the prison, I'll give you $1 million, million or billion. This is a story. This is one line. This one line, if you give it to 100 directors can come with 100 screenplays because this one line has more things than an entire script by itself because it is thought provoking. How will you move the screenplay from here? Anywhere. Absolutely anywhere. There's a Tamil movie called Mudalman, which was made into Hindi also, Nayak. And in this movie, it came with a single line. Single line is a reporter who is questioning CM. The CM will question him back and say, if you become a CM for one day, you will understand what it is. Well, this is a normal thing which everybody says. If you sit in my place, you'll understand what it is. Everybody says it in some point of time. But the director would have taken this one line and made it into a movie, Mudalvan, by director Shankar, a fantastic movie. Actually, in that time in Tamil cinema, another two directors also took the same line and same made the movies, but none of those movies are remembered today. Not that those movies were bad, but somehow those movies never made it as big as that. So to grab the attention is very important. Your talk in today's world, because even when you're speaking, they're looking at the mobile phone. They're speaking with somebody, they're writing some notes, they want to speak, and they have the next speaker in the line. So this is very, very important how you start, how you go. Quotes can be used. We can speak from real life examples. I spoke from movie trailers, which is hardly used, I think, in terms of teaching. Movies are used, but trailers, I don't know when they are used. Trailers are very handy for me because they're short time, so I can play it very easily to my students. Definitely an outline of what you need to speak can come, but you need not give us outline. If you speak, it should form its own line. That's how powerful you should be as a speaker. Just 1 week before I was invited to the Rotary Club of SNS Technology. I'll say how I introduced myself there in a different way.